Shalom Akim. Kohaloyim La Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Havakakadash. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith, and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect, that the 12 tribes are scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and blessings to you all. Barakatha. Alright. So, I woke up this morning, you know what I'm saying? The water Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. And, I was listening to this beautiful lesson from the beloved elder Malcolm, from the camp of GMS, man. And it was so moving because it was reflecting off of what was in my spirit, you know what I'm saying? Just the other day, just last what was it? A day ago when I was at work, and it was just heavy on me because I was thinking about so much that's been a hindrance to our people, you know what I'm saying, at the hands of Esau, Edom. Just reflecting off of it, so much that he has done, that set us back so far. So much that he's done that has diminished us from our regal, just nature. Because yes, we do have a regal nature about us, but we're so far corrupted, it's not even funny, man. It's not even funny, And this lesson came right on time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know I was a couple hours late, man. I was sleeping, but this touched me so heavy, right? The name of his lesson was the Lord will not suffer us to stay in Egypt. The Lord will not suffer us to stay in Egypt, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the time we got to get up out of here, man. We have got to get up out of here. Those are the hopeful elect. They understand. They understand that this place is too far gone, man. It's too far gone. The level of wickedness in this place has far exceeded anything that's conceivable. Nothing makes sense. I mean, nothing makes sense anymore. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely nothing. I was at work and I was thinking about my own loved ones. How Esau has made his way into their home and corrupted the children. And it's just so vexing to the spirit, man. So vexing. And like I said, as I was reflecting on it, I just got so angry. I just got more and more pissed off. When you think about how how low we are, man. How low we are. And our own people can't even raise their own children right. Because they're corrupted too. You know what I'm saying? That's why, and there's going to be a great reset. There's going to be. There is going to be. Mark my words. But it ain't going to be the great reset that these Edomites is talking about. It ain't going to be that great reset because they're not going to win. They're not going to get it, man. The scriptures say that he shall interrupt their enterprise, man. He shall let me just grab that. Since it's on my mind. Let's get that real quick. Right. Let's go to the book of Job. I believe the precept that I want is probably in Psalms. It's probably in Psalms. Let's see. Right? But since I'm in Job, let me get a quick precept from Job. Let's go to Job chapter 20, verse 19. It says, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. Should be, you know that these devils have not built a damn thing that they've conquered. They ain't built a damn thing, man. The only thing they've done was steal. Steal, steal, just keep stealing, man. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. And that's what's going to happen, man, when Esau's taken out of power, when you know, America is thrown down. No one's going to come for this nation's rescue. Nobody. The scriptures say that they shall howl and hiss at them. You know what I'm saying? Verse 22 says, in the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High Yahawah shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. You see? And that's going to be a marvelous day, man. It's going to be a marvelous day. This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 13. It says, Yahawah shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. And his day is coming. Your day is coming, man. Your day is coming, Esau, Edom, all you Edomites, all you so-called white people, your day is coming. Your day is coming. Your day is coming. And the thing is, they see it happening. They see it happening in front of them, right in front of them. Right before their very eyes, they see it. It's time for this to be over with, man. It really is. Let me get this precept I was looking for. Sublaki. I can bear with me. Bear with me. Alright, Sublaki for that. So this spiritual, man. And in the search for that precept, you know, I actually found out it was in Job, you know. I discovered it was in Job, but while I was searching in the book of Psalms, I came across this beautiful precept, man. So I'm gonna add it to this lesson. It's gonna be Psalms chapter 21, verse 8. And I'm gonna read to verse 11. It says, thine hand shall find out all thine enemies. Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee. Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger. Yahawah shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them. This is talking about that ultimate destruction, man. It's talking about that final climax. When those nukes hit Slacky. Excited. When those nukes hit America, man, there will be nothing left. It says, verse 12, it says, their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth. What is that fruit talking about? Let's read on. It says, and their seed from among the children of men. It's talking about their offspring. Their offspring. There will be nothing left. There will be nothing left. It says, verse 11, for they intended evil against thee. They imagined mischievous device. They imagined a mischievous device, which they are not able to perform. Right? I thought that was crazy, man. This is spiritual. This is spiritual, man. Because and another thing, when you listen to the lesson, you know, Elder Malcolm has said, you know, like the spirit is like the wind, man. The spirit is like the wind. It will just take you wherever. It will take you wherever. I was just searching for this precept when I found that precept. You know, this is Job chapter 5, verse 12. It says, "He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise." You see? Their hands cannot perform their enterprise. These guys want a new world system, a new world order, but they're not going to get that. They're not going to get that. The new world that's coming is going to be the one ruled by the Israelites. That's going to be the new world order, and it's going to be the only world order. It's going to be complete righteousness. Complete righteousness. You see what I'm saying? So the name of this lesson is going to be "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished." You see what I'm saying? The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished. Is accomplished. So let's go to the book of Lamentations and let's get that precept. Let's get that precept, man, because when I listened to Elder Malcolm's video, it just lifted up my spirit so much, you know. It's like it almost brought me to tears, man, because I was very heavily vexed, man. I was heavily vexed because when you're in this captivity, you know what I'm saying? As men, sometimes we can just you know, suppress our feelings a lot. You know, we can just push it down and keep it moving. But sometimes, you know, sometimes it just really hits. Sometimes it just really hits you, and you just can't contain yourself, you know. And that was me the other night, you know, while I was at work, and it just overwhelmed me. I had to get to the bathroom, you know. I had to go to the bathroom and fix myself up, man, you know, because these are tough times. These are tough times that we in. These are tough times that we in, man. You know, having to see our people just degrade so low, you know, it hurts. It hurts to watch. It hurts to watch. And just imagine what the Most High feels, man. He has to see this. He has to see this. Right? Lamentations, this is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 22. It says, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins." And right now, Esau is being discovered all around the world, man. Everybody is looking at everybody's looking at these people, you know what I'm saying, for who they truly are. For who they truly are. That they were never these grand people, these great masterminds. No, man. The only thing they've ever been was treacherous. And they're about to be exposed. Let's grab something's on my mind. Let me grab Jeremiah. Let me see something real quick. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. All right, so let's go to Psalms chapter 137. All right, Psalms chapter 137. Let's read verse 1. It says, "By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they carried us away captive. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, Sing us one of the songs of Zion. How shall we sing Yahweh's song in a strange land? If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth, If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O Yahawah, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. It's time for Esau to get what he's got coming, man. They want to, in the height of their pride, they said what? This was manifest destiny. Manifest destiny. We're so rich and we're so wealthy, we're so powerful because, the Most High because God gave this to us. And they're right. They're right. But they don't want to hear Manifest Destiny Part 2. You see, the second part of this is where they go down and we come up. They don't want to hear that part. They don't want to hear that. Let's go to Psalms chapter 50. All right. Psalms chapter 50, verse 16. It says, But unto the wicked the Most High saith, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? Seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee. You see what I'm saying? All this double talk. Saying that this is a so-called Christian nation and so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But they do something completely opposite. The whole way they operate is completely opposite to what they claim they're about, man. Verse 18, it says, When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit, Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. Right? He's going to set us in order before your eyes, Esau. Let me get a quick precept. All right, this is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel chapter 17, verse 24. And it says, And all the trees of the field shall know that I, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, have brought down the high tree, have exalted the low tree, have dried up the green tree, and have made the dry tree to flourish. I, Yahawah, have spoken and have done it. See what I'm saying? You see, that's Manifest Destiny Part 2, man. That's Manifest Destiny Part 2. The precept here. Let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 4. It says, The power of the earth is in the hand of Yahawah, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Right? And then you jump up to verse 8. It says, Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated. That's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing this transfer. We're seeing this transfer of power, this translation, this transfer of power. You know what I'm saying? Translated from one people to another, and that's what's happening. That's what's happening. You see, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished. Right? So let's go to 2nd Esdras chapter 15. Chapter 15, verse 7. Right? And it says, therefore saith Yahawah, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely committed. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore saith Yahawah, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. You see? Just like the Elder Malcolm's title right there. He will not suffer us to stay in this land much longer, man. We almost out of here. You're looking at the prophecies playing out. We're looking at the signs of the times. We're looking at earthquakes in diverse places. We're looking at uproars of the people. We're looking at wars and rumors of wars. We're looking at all these things that were prophesied taking place. The only ones that don't see it are the ones that the Most High does not want to see it. You see what I'm saying? If our gospel be hid, it's hid to them that are lost. Those people are lost, man. There's no point in trying to reach them. There's no point in trying to reach them, man. If they ain't getting it, man, that's it. That's it. There's no point in continuing this. Right? I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. We're looking at locusts, grasshoppers, all these insects, you know what I'm saying, just plaguing these different places, all these different countries, just plaguing them, because it's time for the Most High to work, man. It's time for him to receive back all of his elect. You see? It's time. It's time. The earth is being visited right now. They see these chariots out here, man. These so-called UFOs. You see? The time is now. So let's go to the book of Isaiah. Right? Isaiah chapter 56. And let's read verse 1 through 5. It says, Thus saith Yahawah, keep ye judgment and do justice, for my salvation is near to come, and my righteousness to be revealed. And that's the time that we entering into, man. The Most High is about to make a real classy entrance. A real classy entrance. So classy, in fact, that nobody's ever going to talk about us exiting Egypt anymore. No one's ever going to talk about when we left Egypt. No. This is going to be the new thing. This is going to be for the books, man. Verse 2 says, Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the son of man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Shabbat from polluting it. Shabbat Shalom to all you Akim, all you Akwaf. You see what I'm saying? Amen. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the son of man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Shabbat from polluting it, and keepeth his hand from doing any evil. Neither let the son of the stranger that hath joined himself to Yahawah speak. Right? Saying, Yahawah hath utterly separated me from his people. You see, what does that talk about? That's talking about the Israelite foreigners. It's talking about the Israelite foreigners, man. Because our people have been scattered. our people have been scattered, and it's time for us to come back and reunite. You see? Neither let the son of the stranger that hath joined himself to Yahawah speak, saying, Yahawah hath utterly separated me from his people. Neither let the eunuch say, Behold, I am a dry tree. For thus saith Yahawah unto the eunuchs that keep my Shabbats, and choose the things that please me, and take hold of my covenant. Even unto them will I give in mine house, and within my walls, a place and a name better than of the sons and daughters. I will give them an everlasting name that shall not be cut off. See? This is talking to the Israelites and the Israelite foreigners, man. All those who stem from the bloodline of Israel, from Jacob. You see what I'm saying? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians, and all those scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth, whose fathers go back to those bloodlines. You see? It's all about the seed of your father. It's all about the seed of your father, man. And yes, Israel is scattered all around the world for these so-called black-only Israelites, man. Y'all gonna be shocked in the day that's coming, man, because you're gonna see a whole bunch of Israelites that look like Moabites, you know what I'm saying, who look like Chinese, who look like Ammonites, these so-called Japanese, who look like Elamites, these so-called East Indians, right? All these Ishmaelites, these so-called Arabs. You see? It's going to be Israelites coming from every walk of life, man, because we were scattered in all these different places. Hell, you're gonna see Israelites that look like these Amalekites, these Ish people. You see? You're gonna see many Israelites being gathered in that day, and it's gonna be surprising to you because you look at facial features, but you don't look at the spirit, man. You don't look at the spirit. This is Jeremiah. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 12. Verse 4, it says, How long shall the land mourn, and the herbs of every field wither, for the wickedness of them that dwell therein? The beasts are consumed, and the birds, because they said, He shall not see our last end. You see? The whole world is mourning because this devil is in power, man. As a matter of fact, let's go to a quick precept. This is Proverbs. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. Let's grab this. It says, When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And who's ruling right now? Who's ruling right now? You see, this is one of the things that got me so pissed off, man. You know, you think about these people who say that Esau is not the white man. Esau's not white. No, they're the Arabs. Well, if that's the case, then what the hell, man? We gotta wait for another captivity. You see, we gotta wait for another captivity. That doesn't make any sense, because the scriptures say that Esau is the end of the world. And so if Esau is the Arabs, then that means that the Arabs got to come back into power. And we got to be subject unto the Arabs again. You see what I'm saying? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? One body in Yahawashi, this camp, they talking about the UFOs are not the chariots. Well, if they're not the chariots, then how the hell are we getting up out of here? You see, it's time for the Most High to put all this nonsense to rest, man. It's time for the Most High to just end this nonsense, to end this foolishness. It's time, man. And I was reflecting on that, and I'm saying, man, it's time. It's time. Because this madness has got to stop. It's got to stop. Let's go to Romans. Romans chapter 8. Right, and let's read verse 16 on down. Let's say, and it says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, man. Once again, with these black only Israelites, man, they're gonna be sore confused. They're gonna be confounded in that day, man. They're gonna be confounded because they turned this whole melanin into a god. You know what I'm saying? Where they don't even see it for the spirit no more, man. You know, I can look at a so-called Latino brother, right? And he could be jamming to his music, and then I could just start, you know, bopping to his music, and we just bop together. Why? Because it's the same spirit, man. It's the same spirit. You see what I'm saying? I myself, I have native in my blood, right? I've always known that there was something spiritual about the so-called Native Indians, man. You know, I met this one dude. You know, just a quick detour. I met a dude, you know, at a job years ago. I mean, years ago, before I even came into the truth, man. Like what, 10 years ago? You know, and I mean, you look at this dude. You look at this dude, you would say he's a straight up so-called Caucasian. You know, for these black only Israelites, they would say that's a Edomite, right? But he was telling me all about his native heritage, all about his about the history of you know, well, I mean, he had so much detail because he spoke about his grandparents, and his grandparents will always tell him about you know, the things that went down, you know, shit that went down in Dakota, shit that went down in you know, Ohio and all these different places, man. You know, and the information that he had was so solid. You see what I'm saying? And he was so he was so emotional about it. He was so enthusiastic about it. He would always speak about it, you know what I'm saying? And it was always this kinship amongst both of us when we was working together. Not, you know, to this very day, I'm upset that I never got his number, you know, so I can keep in contact with that brother. But I know straight from the spirit, man, that's a Gadite. That's a straight up Gadite. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man. As a matter of fact, let's go back to Jeremiah. Let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 12. Let's hit that real quick. You know. Listen, man, the Spirit bears witness with our spirits, man. Right? This is Jeremiah chapter 12 again. And let's go to verse 7. It says, I have forsaken mine house. I have left mine heritage. I have given the dearly beloved of my soul into the hand of our enemies. Into the hand of her enemies. Right? Let me read that again. You know, just to let you know how passionate the Most High is about his people. Verse 7 again, it says, I have forsaken mine house. I have left mine heritage. I have given the dearly beloved of my soul into the hand of her enemies. Mine heritage is unto me as a lion in the forest. It crieth out against me, therefore I hated it. You see? And that's what happened when Israel went off. That's what happened when our ancestors went off. And the same thing is happening today. You know what I'm saying? Our people don't care. Our people don't care. Our people do not consider it. You know what I'm saying? They'll go and they'll worship Slaki. They'll worship Esau. You know what I'm saying? Before they ever consider worshiping our power again. Verse 9, it says, mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. You see? You see, and the Most High is about to let 2/3 of our people be devoured, man. But our people are like a speckled bird. And a speckled bird has diverse colors of feathers. Right? A speckled bird has diverse colors of feathers. Right? So let's go back to Romans chapter 8. Let's go back to Romans chapter 8. Let's read verse 16 again. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And if children, then heirs, heirs of the power, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, our King, Yahawashi. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. You see? And that's the point. We got to make it through this. And this is also going to, I was just thinking about all these niggas, man. These jokers that's talking about ain't no Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? Big Levi, Big Judah, Bishop Nathaniel, who wants to backpedal now. You know what I'm saying? You got all these jokers from ISUPK, talking about Jacob's trouble is gay. I mean, it's just so much, man. It's just so much. Like I said, the Most High is about to shut all that foolishness down, man. All of it. All of it. It says, through much tribulation shall you make it into the kingdom. Verse 18, it says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. You know what I'm saying? And that's talking to myself first and foremost, man. Because this can be so vexing. This can be so difficult, so hard, you know what I'm saying? Just dealing with, as it is written in Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. You know what I'm saying? Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. And yes, the saints have been worn out, man. The saints have been worn out. Like I said, man, Esau has made his way into the houses of our loved ones, where our children are confused. They can't be raised up right because the parents are confused. I mean, it's just all kinds of madness going on, man. Verse 19, it says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of power. And that's who we are. We are Yashar Allah. He, Prince Power. We are the princes of the power, man. You see what I'm saying? And there's an order to all this. There's an order to all this. That's the man. First the Most High, then Yahawashi, then the man, then the woman, then the children. And that's the order that is going to be established real soon. Real soon. Right? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. It says, but I would have you know that the head of every man that the head of every man is Yahawashi, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahawashi is the Most High. You see what I'm saying? That's the order. And the Most High is about to bring us into complete order. Right? Right? What did it say in the book of Psalms? Book of Psalms, the 50th chapter, it says, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. And that's what's coming. That's what's coming, man. Right? Once again, man, this was a wonderful lesson, a beautiful lesson from the beloved Elder Malcolm, man. I'm so grateful to have heard it. It really lifted up my spirit, and it really, encouraged me to make this lesson, man. Hey, man, the Spirit is speaking in these last days, man. It's a lot of hell that's going to take place on this planet, but through wisdom and knowledge, We shall be stable in those times, man. And the wisdom and the knowledge can only be found in these holy scriptures. Right? Well, everybody else is bugging out. And they about to be bugging out real soon. Mark my words, man. So I want to say, call Allah, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Yahawashi. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes that scattered abroad throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Peace and blessings to you all. Barakatham. I pray this was edifying. Shalom.